a major military confrontation could be closer than many expect. According to a new report by Reuters, the United States may be preparing to launch an attack on Iran at any moment, possibly within hours. Rising tensions, public threats, and unusual military movements have fueled fears that the long-simmering standoff could soon turn into open conflict. Before we continue, if you value clear, global news without noise or distortion, please like this report, subscribe to our channel, and share it with viewers around the world. Your support helps keep independent international coverage alive. Growing tensions between Washington and Tehran. The warning of an imminent strike comes amid weeks of unrest inside Iran. Large-scale protests have spread across several cities since late December, driven by economic hardship. Inflation has surged, the national currency has lost significant value, and public frustration has spilled into the streets. Iranian authorities claim the protests have turned violent and say hundreds of people have been killed. Tehran has accused foreign powers, particularly the United States and Israel, of encouraging or exploiting the unrest to destabilize the country. Washington has strongly rejected those accusations, but rhetoric from US leadership has grown increasingly sharp. Reuters. All signs point to an attack. On Wednesday, Reuters cited anonymous sources who said the signs strongly suggest that a US military operation against Iran could happen very soon. One Western military official told the outlet that all indicators suggest an attack is imminent. However, the same source cautioned that unpredictability has become a key feature of the current US administration's approach, meaning such signals may also be part of strategic pressure rather than a final decision. Despite that uncertainty, two unnamed European officials told Reuters they believe US military action could occur within the next 24 hours. Reuters also quoted an unnamed Israeli official who suggested that President Donald Trump may have already made the decision to strike Iran. However, the official noted that the scale and targets of any potential operation remain unclear. Israel has long viewed Iran as a major security threat, and developments in Washington are being closely monitored in Tel Aviv. Further fueling concerns, Reuters reported that the United States has begun relocating some military personnel from bases across the Middle East. The move is reportedly meant to reduce the risk to US forces in the event Iran launches retaliatory strikes. Such evacuations are often viewed as a precautionary step taken when conflict appears possible, though officials have not publicly confirmed the reason. In recent days, President Trump has made several public comments that have intensified speculation. On Tuesday, he openly encouraged Iranian protesters to take control of government institutions, saying that help is on its way. Earlier remarks suggested that the administration was considering very strong options against Iran. At the start of the week, the US State Department issued a warning urging all American citizens currently in Iran to leave the country immediately, another move often associated with rising security risks. Iranian officials have responded firmly but cautiously. Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi stated that Iran does not seek a military conflict with the United States. However, he made it clear that the country is prepared for war if attacked. At the same time, Araghchi said Tehran remains open to negotiations, stressing that any talks must be fair, respectful, and based on equality rather than pressure or threats. This dual message, combined with openness to diplomacy, reflects Iran's effort to avoid war while signaling it will not back down under force. Reports have also suggested that several Gulf states are privately urging Washington not to proceed with military action, warning that a strike on Iran could destabilize the entire region. A conflict involving Iran could disrupt global energy markets, increase regional violence, and draw in multiple international actors, raising fears of a wider confrontation. For now, no official announcement has been made confirming a US attack. The situation remains fluid, with rapid developments possible at any time. Diplomatic channels appear strained but not completely closed, while military preparations continue in the background. Whether this moment leads to negotiations, continued pressure, or open conflict remains uncertain. As the world watches closely, the coming hours and days may prove critical for the Middle East and beyond. If you want to stay informed as global events unfold, please like this report, subscribe to the channel, and share it with viewers worldwide. Your support helps amplify independent global voices and keeps you connected to the stories shaping our future. Stay informed, stay engaged.